Welcome into the Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on 710 Old Hooker Boulevard for Nashville's best meat and threes, craft beers, and more. The neighborhood meets at the corner. And Zach, the Preds clinched a playoff spot because the Kings lost Sunday night, even though the Preds lost Sunday afternoon. So it's the third straight year the Preds are in the playoffs. 10 out of the last 13 seasons they've been in the playoffs. So what does this mean for you?
I think for me, it means that this season for the Predators, getting in, mission accomplished. But this was the year that they were going to be the higher seed. This was the year that they were probably going to be in the position that the Blackhawks are in and year out. But what I do believe that this means, and hockey is predicated on momentum. If you can get momentum going into the playoffs, playing good, solid hockey, everybody being on the same page, I believe anybody can make a run. Last year, back-to-back Game 7s. They obviously lost in the second round. My expectation for the Preds for 2017 to be a successful season is the Western Conference Finals. They need to have that and make that appearance this season.
Yeah, I agree with you too, because for the Preds, they got into the playoffs, so they didn't go backwards. But they haven't gone forward yet. And this franchise needs to keep pushing and pushing, because 10 playoffs out of the last 13 years, the expectation, the bar has been raised to not just getting in. You got to do something while you're in there. And I don't know if this team is consistent enough to actually get something done and win a series, because it's probably going to be set up against the Blackhawks. And the Preds and the Blackhawks has not meshed very well the past several years, because they are that good. They are the best team in hockey. So if the Preds go down to the Blackhawks in the first round, I think it's not a success for the Preds this season.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I think that for this team, it's a new team. PK Subban has never been on this team before in the playoffs, right?
That's true.
Philip Forsberg is maturing going into his second 30-goal season. James Neal's playing well. And now you have Saros. Saros has not been in play at all in the previous years. Plus, Victor Arvidsson's playing out of his gourd.
I get
It's a different team.
It is. You're right. And this is all about the future, because that's what the Preds have done. They've set it up perfectly. Kevin Fiala's coming on and making plays. James Neal has to get back after he's missed a couple games with an upper body head thing going on. But you're right. It's about building for the future, but you also don't want to go backwards or stay the same. You always want to keep taking steps forward. And to me, losing to the Blackhawks in the first round would be staying the same.
All right, if they beat the Blackhawks in the first round and lose in the second, is it a success?
Now, yes, because you beat the Blackhawks in the playoffs, which you have not been able to do.
I agree. I think that's what this means for this Nashville Predators season. If they get in, face the Blackhawks, and win, it's a success. If they get past the second round into the Western Conference Finals, it's a success. Anything else, considered a failure.
Bad taste in your mouth if you lose the Blackhawks in the playoffs for the second time in 3 years. And that's today's Extra Point, presented by Corner Pub in Brentwood on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.